Sound produced by a human. Today we are going to learn about the students. We are today going to learn about sound, how the sound is produced by human. Okay, in the human, sound is produced by the larynx. This is the larynx. Sound is produced by this. Sound is produced by larynx. Okay. While swallowing the food, we can feel with our finger hard bump that seems to move, but that is larynx. Hard bump that seems to move, that is the larynx here. Okay. Now, and next is the vocal cords are stretched across the voice box. This is the voice box. Okay, and these two are vocal cords. We can see here very clearly. This is the vocal cord. Okay, this is vocal cord in such a way that leaves the narrow larynx, the voice box or larynx, in such a way that it leaves a narrow slit between them, the passage of air. This is the narrow slit between the passage of air, passage of air track, and here it is, the slit is there here, passage of air track. Here we can see that passage of air track. Okay. And when lungs force air through the slit, vocal cords vibrate. This vocal cord vibrate and producing a sound. Lungs will force air through the slit, the vocal cord vibrate, this vibrate and produce sound. This is the structure of vocal cord. You can see here, this is the muscles, and when you are loud speaking, the vocal cord structure will be like this, and when you are whisper, the slowly speaking, and this is the calm speaking. Okay, this is the silence structure of the vocal cord. And muscles attached to the vocal cord can make the cords tight and loose. The muscles attached to the vocal cord can make the cord tight and loose. These two are the muscles attached to the vocal cord and can make the cord tight and loose. These are the muscles. Tight and loose. When vocal cords are tight, thin, the type of quality of voice is different. Tight and thin, the quality of voice is different. Now, students, now you are going to learn about the sound generation by the loudspeaker. And a loudspeaker consists of permanent magnet, and this is a permanent magnet, and a coil wounded around. If the current flows through the coil, it also generates magnetic field, and this is the coil wounded around it. This is the permanent magnet. This structure is permanent magnet, and this is the coil wounded around it. Okay. If two magnets are brought near each other, they move depending on their position. And if the two magnets are brought near each other, they move depending on their position. In the same way, here, the depending on the magnetic field created due to the coil moves back and forth. Here also, the magnetic field is created here. Here, this is the coil, this is the permanent magnet, and here also magnetic field is created. Then the coil is moving and back and forth, back and forth. The frequency and the amplitude of the movement of the coil depends upon Why variation in the current flowing through the coil. How much current is flowing, that depends upon the frequency and amplitude created in this coil. As the coil moves, the conical screen of the loudspeaker, which is attached to the coil, also moves. This is the conical screen of the, this also moves back and forth, back and forth. This also moves back and forth. Then we have seen that due to the back and forth motion of the prongs of the tuning fork also, the waves are produced. In the same way, here due to the back and forth motion of the loudspeaker screen, sound waves are produced in the air. The sound waves are produced in the air. And this is the loudspeaker, how the loudspeaker is working. We can, that means this is the structure of the loudspeaker. This is.